Hello fellow Cyberknights, it is Syber999 here, back with the creator's inventory, as seen by our aqueduct build right here. Today, we are going to be working on the tower, which, as the name says, will likely be a tower. I mean, I could change what the word tower means, but I really doubt that that'll happen. So, this was the build we did, I think, was that just last week, or was that the week before last week? I don't know, I don't remember, whatever. But, these were the blocks we used for our last build. I mean, we didn't use these two, or this one, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna do the same thing for our tower build, and I think we'll put it right here, on this little peninsula area, because it juts out quite far. It's on the same sort of level of the aqueduct. Actually, I may put it here. Yeah, I think I'll put the tower back here, like, centered with the aqueduct, just for, storyline's sake. In fact, I'll probably make some lore for this. Like, ancient civilizations, and I can do ruins later, stuff like that. Just to show you what happens. And, by the way, we still need to give the goodest boy his name. Because I got one name request and we need more. We need variety. Because I need the people's wish. You will have a name soon. But we shall begin by making the block palette, and I think we'll put it right over here. So I think we'll use similar blocks to the aqueduct, which would include stone bricks. There we go. We can use basically every stone brick thing that I can find, because these always look good, and I can never get enough of them. Stone bricks, infested. Oh, yep, I chose some infested stone bricks, everyone. That'll be fun. I think some chiseled stone bricks would also look good. And then if we go for some andesite, because this always looks good as well. Yeah, I think polished andesite stuff would work. Wandering Trader spawn egg, epic. And then I'm also gonna add, oh my, that's loud rain. I'm also adding andesite walls, because, andesite walls, I don't know why I'm doing andesite walls, don't judge me. It's fine. There we go, the rain finally ended with my godlike powers. But then after this, I want to add some actual wood, like all of the spruce wood, like everything in here that, oh, I broke it. All the spruce wood that I can get, because this stuff looks so good, and it makes me so happy to use. So we're going to grab even more spruce. Like, the strip logs are good, but I want planks, I want slabs, I want stairs, I want basically everything spruce, because this looks really good with the stone texture. Like, look at those two. And then, I guess we can use some more spruce stairs. Oh yeah, and fences. Stairs and fences will look really good. And then to offset some of the spruce, I'm going to add some dark oak trapdoors and maybe some fence gates, but I don't think I will. And then of course we are going to want lanterns. Lanterns everywhere, because there's nothing wrong with lanterns. They're really cool looking. So yeah, let's get our block palette set up, and I think we'll need a bit more room for this one, because we have a lot, so that's not enough room, is it? Okay, and now here's our rather extensive block palette for the tower. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun build, I have a feeling. Just like jutting out right there. There's gonna be an outline somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, so we have our palette, kind of the grayscale, and then some wood, and then I can add more if I'd like. And add a lot of depth, like I did here. Like, I released that depth video just after I released this one in upload week. But, there's a lot of depth in here. There's a lot of depth in here too, and there's a lot of detail. And because it's not a house, of course I didn't add, like, pots and doors and stuff like that. But this does look rather nice, if I do say so myself. So now we are going to terraform the area that we want our tower to be in, and I am also going to grab some grass to cover up this cave. And there we go. You would never even know it was there. Well, I guess everybody does know that it's... Oh my goodness! Okay, so I kind of want this to be centered, and yes, I have a 1-block center, which is perfect. I like centering my builds on 1 block. But which means we're going to need to clear out a trees in like a sort of square right here. So let's do that. A nice creative tree chopping time lapse. Okay, so in a little square area around the center, I've chopped down most of the trees. I think this one is the last one I'll do before we actually get started. I wish I could destroy all the leaves in an area, but I do not have World Edit installed. So, I think eventually I will get that for this world, just because it'll help with a lot of things. And for the time-lapse today, I don't have the replay mod either, so it'll be just a generic watching me speed build, which is unfortunate, but it's what's gonna have to happen, unfortunately, because mods really don't work for some reason yet. I'll figure it out. But yeah, we're gonna finish terraforming this area to put the tower on, cover up some more stuff, probably inadvertently making some mob grinders, which eventually I'm going to show you, and especially when I move into 1.17. I'm going to make a few mob farm designs to show you, including a shulker farm, which I've been designing for a while. And I know there are a few designs out there already for the shulker farm, but I feel like I have one that may work just as well, and then that's a lot simpler. Okay, we're going to finish by getting rid of some of these remaining leaves, and then we can actually start on the build itself. Start on the build itself. You heard absolutely nothing. Like, I mean nothing. And with that should be most of the leaves taken care of, except for these, which for some reason spawned with this tree and are really big, and I don't like them. They all need to go away. Come on, go away. Okay. Now we have a nice wide open area directly behind our aqueduct, and I think we'll say 5 blocks from this point, yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where the build will begin. So I think I'll leave a block empty, and then this will be where the door goes. And I forgot to add doors in my palette, which is great. Great, we forgot the door. Whatever. It's a tower. We can figure out that in a minute. But to start out with, we need the dimensions that this is going to be. So if that is the center and the aqueduct is 5 across, yes, I think we'll want it like 9 across, just to make it so that's... Okay, so here's the dimensions I put. It's just a 9x9 square. Oh my goodness, slash weather clear. Chances are I will have to do this many times as this build goes. But this is the outline that I'm going to have for it. It's just a 9x9, and I'll probably do interior either in a part 2, or if this build doesn't take too much time, you'll see it in just a little bit, I guess. So we got the outline done, and now how tall I want it to be. Well, I need to be from a distance, and I want to see it right from my spawn block, which I've decorated, and I'll probably make a turn for myself. Oh, this is good. So I want it really tall, which is unfortunate, because I don't want to have to build it that tall, but unfortunately, the needs of Syber must be met. So I think we'll just use simple stripped logs as the scaffolding to make a temporary outline and see where this goes. Okay, I think that might actually be good. It gives the illusion that it's just right under the clouds, even though when you get up close to it, it's not that tall. But that's how tall I want it to be, like at least the body of the build. Now we'll make it the roof too, so I think the roof will be at least 5 blocks high, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to allow for spacious attic. And this will be the dimensions of the tower build. So let's get right into a time lapse. Probably very choppy because I'll have to speed it up a ton. But here we go. And we are back. As you may have noticed, I have not accomplished anything else. And that is because I have run out of time. Today I experimented a lot with the textures, the color gradient, making sure I worked in everything I said I would. And I added a couple of things too, like the glass. I just thought that would be good. And I also added this diamond block just to decoration purposes. But I really like how this has turned out so far, and in the second part of this episode of Creator's Inventory that I create, I will finish this, and then if I don't, then in a third part I will do the interior. But for now, I really think that looks like a good front. Like, I think when this is done and I stand on my block right here, that'll look real good. I mean, I can't really see the roof in all of its glory, because this roof is very intricate for some reason. I decided to make this strangely intricate, so yeah. In fact, right on the spot, I am going to add something like, that's not how it works, is it? Something like, I guess I don't know how to add it like that, never mind. But I like this, and I hope you like it. Please comment down below if you do, but mainly, very mainly, comment down below a name for the doggo. 'Cause look at him. You can't say no to that face. His ever staring face, just you can't say no. But yeah, I think this will pair really nicely with the aqueduct, and oh, there's another one for the counter / weather clear. Well everyone, thank you for watching this episode of Creator's Inventory. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you continue to watch later. This is Syber 99 saying goodbye.